Motion to
Motion to
ratify.
ratify.
We have a motion by Coley. You want to second that, Thelma?
Sure.
Okay. You got a motion to ratify by Coley, second by Thelma. Discussion. Objection to the motion. Motion carried 7-0-0. Under new business, we have the 17th annual Fatherhood is Leadership Conference. As you know, Fatherhood is Sacred. Their annual conference earlier this year, and the Tribal Council is really happy to be invited out there. Really generous with their information, their prayers, and information. Additionally, there was a network, amongst the Fatherhood is Sacred, Motherhood is Sacred chapters, and I thought it was really cool to learn more about something that is happening on the community, and that really fortunate that we have. So I had committed to Mr.
Brandon, I can't hear her. She's going in and out.
Okay, is that working?
Okay, is that better, Thelma? Okay, sorry guys, I just don't like to use these, but I'll try to use this more. So I was saying about the Fatherhood is Sacred, Motherhood is Sacred conference. I'm really thankful that we have a chapter here in Winnebago, and at their last event at Winnebagus, I had the opportunity to meet with Mr. Al Pooley and talk about, the good work that he's doing throughout the country, and that he has supported here and had helped found our chapter, and the relationship he's had with our tribe for a long time. So anyway, going forward, I had committed to him that I would support this work, and I told Dusty that that when the leadership supports this work, then that makes it more impactful for the membership that they'll have these things here. So they're having their annual event, and I wanted to offer this to the council, and especially to our men, that the men on the fathers, the men on our council, Coley, Eric, John, Louis, we're really fortunate that you guys are good dads, and that I wanted to offer that this would be open to any of the council, but particularly some of our men that may benefit from this and learn something and maybe bring it back and help expand things here. So that's what that's about. So if there's interest in that, or anything anyone would like to say about that, or if there's a motion, I put it on here. Eric?
Yes, I would support this, and I would like to make a motion to be able to let any of the council, especially the males in the council, to be able to attend this event. And so I don't know the language, Brian, yes, Brian as well.
Sorry guys, I was just now able to connect. I don't mean to interrupt.
So I don't know how that motion would go to allow the council to go down and attend this.
Okay. So are you making that motion, Eric?
Yes.
Okay. So we have a motion by Eric to support Tribal Council, interested Tribal Council to attend the 17th Annual Fatherhood is Leadership Conference. Is there a second? Second by Brian Chamberlain. Thank you. Brian, when you came on earlier, I was talking about why I added this, and that I was acknowledging what good fathers that our councilmen are. And since I was reading the list, forgive me for not mentioning your name, but I was just kind of giving a shout out to all our dads and that we
Oh,
got to
don't
keep.
worry, because I guess I didn't hear it anyway.
Okay. So anyway, that's what that's about. We got a motion in a second. Any further discussion or comments? Any objections?
What's the location and
Coley?
date? of this?
It is, it's in Mesa, Arizona, and the conference is actually in November. So, you know, kind of watching the COVID situation and maybe, who knows if it'll go virtual or if it'll, so that's to be determined. But as of now, it's in Mesa, Arizona, November 2nd through the 4th at the, let's see, well, it says Conference Host Hotel coming soon. So that's what we know so far. Oh,
Okay.
there is an agenda. It's in the packet. Okay. So motion and second, objection to the motion. Without objection, motion carried 7-0-0. The next item on the agenda is enrollment office, fireproof file cabinets. Lorelai and I kind of have been kindly inserting ourselves, you know, and trying to support enrollment and how we could help them move things along, how we could help them with technical assistance. You know, we did that earlier in the year with getting some of the lawyer, general counsel to answer some questions and clarify. So I've kind of continued that commitment and trying to support that department. And Lorelai as well has had some discussions on needs. So Lorelai, I'd like to offer you some time to talk about this.
Sherry, the director, shared with us that the code says that we should have our enrollment files in a fireproof room. And since we lease from HCI Capital, I asked if we couldn't get them fireproof files, since we don't own the you know, where we rent from or lease from. So Alan asked Shar Fogelman, and Linnell is working with her to get the prices so that we can buy fireproof file cabinets for our enrollment documents. So we haven't gotten the price yet, but we're going to ask the council to support the cost of those fireproof file cabinets for all our enrollment documents. That's what I wanted to let the council know tonight. But we don't have the cost yet.
Okay, is there a motion to table this until those quotes can come in?
Motion to table.
We got a motion by Coley to table this until the quotes are received. And we'll place it on the next immediate agenda. Is there a second?
Second.
We have a second by Eric. Discussion. The discussion I wanted to add was that, you know, our treasurer Rona also reminded us that we need to be following the procurement policy, and you know, we're really, of course, happy to do that. So this is just for information and that the discussion was had. Hi, there's one of our tribal members.
This is the tribal chairwoman, 2055, meet Clara LaPointe. Say hi.
Hello, Clara. Okay. So we got a motion and we got a second. Any further comments on the fireproof cabinets? Okay, any objection to the motion? Motion carried 7-0-0. Did 8 with Clara? Okay. So thank you, Council, and thank you, Lorelai, for thinking of those documents. The next item is adopt resolution Head Start 4th year continuation grant. I see Joy's on the line. Joy, did you have anything you'd like to comment on that?
This is their regular annual Head Start, and one of the things to note is they require a 25% match, and we are looking at matching that from an in-kind perspective using the depreciation from the Educare building, and then Winnebago Public School is providing some in-kind staff salaries that cover the rest of our match requirement.
Okay, great, thank you. Is there a motion? Okay, so what will the next resolution number be? Oh, it's on here. Is there a motion to adopt resolution 21 dash, oh, excuse me. Sorry, there's not.
It's 21-131.
Okay. Is there a motion to adopt resolution 21 dash 131?
So moved.
We have a motion by Brian. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Rona. Discussion. Objection to the motion. Motion carried 700. Okay, well, council, this is rather quick, but that brings us to our next. There's no old business. That brings us to our tribal council items. I had added these 2 items and they are executive session items. So is there a motion to go into executive session and then we'll jump into the next link?
Motion for exec.
We have a motion by Brian. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Rona. Discussion. Eric.
Will there be action items, or we have to come back out into a meeting to
There will be action items if the council so sees fit. We can motion to come out of executive session and then just do the action in there and then adjourn. Or if you would like to jump back into the new link, we can do that, but I don't think it's necessary. Are you okay with that? Okay. All right. So we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Any objection to the motion? Motion carried 700. We are in executive session at 5:17 p.m. And if you'll just kindly click into the next link, and I hope that our tribal members are there to join us. Otherwise, I'm prepared to discuss each of the items. Thank you.